Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Lucy Ravenstone and I'll be doing a reading for November for you. I am sweating up a storm because it's so humid here today, and I'm kind of ripping off the band-aid and doing readings for my YouTube channel. I've been procrastinating for far too long. There's a card here for you. So here I am. I haven't set up, it's not perfect, and I figured, that is perfect. I'm going for it. So let's see what guidance we have for you for today. So we have a few, all of those feel right for you. Interesting. Trust is just coming to my head. Trust. Okay, let's see. Interesting. So you have similar cards to the end of your reading. It's similar to what I've just done for another fire sign. But we'll see where we're heading. So we have a few reverse cards. So with these cards, how I read them is reversed is pay more attention to them. So I will just point out when they are. So first off is in reverse, this situation is already resolved. So you're on the right path. What you're going through, if you've been waiting for something to come to a conclusion, that's coming and it's already resolved, like it's already written, if you know what I mean, like I kind of feel like it doesn't matter what you do at this point, what will be will be. So definitely feel that vibe, and I feel like that's kind of now not fighting it. It's kind of like I'm struggling to get my words out because I'm not going to express it correctly. So there's a it's kind of like, even if you fight, even if you resign, the outcome is going to be the same anyway. So kind of don't waste your energy and don't waste your breath, because what is Sagittarius. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So with this kind of enlightenment, it's going to make you feel like some negativity, and I feel like with this it's realizing that you are doing the best you can and you've done the best, so don't worry. I kind of get a sense of like a failure. You feel like this is a personal failure to you, and it's like, no, it's not. Like, this was meant to be. Things do happen for a reason, and I'm not saying that that it's all written in the stars and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that all, because I do feel like we manifest our futures, but some things are just meant to happen, and some things, like, we're supposed to learn lessons in life, and this feels like it's one of those moments, and no matter how hard you pushed and tried, this was meant to be the outcome. Like, that's a very strong thing for me. Look at you, little grub. So then, and this is so this is like, goes against what I just said a little with this card, but it's not. So what this card says is you've created the situation and you have the power to change it. Now, with the previous cards, it kind of feels like that's not been the case, but now we're kind of on the other side of that. So it's like, this is a situation that happened, you got into it, don't be heavy on yourself. Like, moving forward, like, you need to learn from these lessons. You need to take from it what you did. It was meant to happen. It's already been resolved. So now is the time for you to create. It's time for you to shape your world into how you want it to be. That's kind of like shaping and crafting, being creative. It's like, that's really coming through here. It's a time for you to really manifest what you want to manifest. Take charge. And see, this is really strange because I'm getting really conflicting with each card here. You are back and forth. You are back and forth. So God is in charge, and this is, again, pay attention card. So all the ones that are pay attention are saying things are happening that are supposed to happen. So it is learning. So even though you're being guided to create and change and mold what you want, is know that, like, what's happened this far, it's meant to happen. And these are your on the right path cards as well. So take strength in that, is knowing that, what will be at this stage. But moving forward, you can't change your past, but you can create your own way. And it's trusting in yourself. So these next three cards really are trust and believe in yourself. Listen to your own intuition. So your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So trust in your instincts. If there is someone that is, I'm getting this sense of kind of a trickster, like fooling around, not being serious, or creating mischief it's like a really massive thing, like could be drama and gossip. It's trust yourself with this, that, you know, your intuition is on point, trust what you believe, and allow that to drive you forward. Honor and trust your feelings. Again, trust what you're feeling. You're on point. And you are valid. Like, your feelings are valid. The next card is time to leave an unhappy situation. So I feel like you know that this is wrong, and you know that there's this secretiveness is another word that's popping into my head, because it feels like there's just something behind the scenes, and you're seeing it clearly. Like, you can see it. You're not fooled, but other people might be. And we're back. Sorry about that. The camera froze and I lost some footage. So I left off with there being a situation where something feels like there's someone being sneaky, and I feel like you know this, you see this, and it's time for you to let go. Other people around you might not, and that's why there's a hesitation. So really trust and let go of that toxic situation. You know, you don't need that in your life, and I feel like that's the push here, is start choosing you, and what's right for you and the people around you. And the last two cards we have eternal love and sense of humor. So I feel like there is love in the air for you, like it's there, and there's people who support and love you, and it's might not be in connection to that situation, as in I feel like slight of a hesitation is like, you know, you are caring, you're loving, and you are really struggling with, you know, stepping away from that, and that you can do that because there are other people who love and care about you. And I kind of feel like that's a thing here. Sometimes we have this habit of, when, for example, we go for a breakup, and we paint everyone else with that brush. It makes us hold back. We put up all our walls, and we're like, all men suck, all women are the same, blah 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 blah. And that's the feel with these two cards, is that is to step away from that negativity. Not everybody is the same, and we can't paint them with the same brush. So yes, somebody might have cheated on you, the next person might, they might not. You don't know. You have to give everybody the benefit of doubt. We can't live life thinking everybody's the same, and resign and put our walls up. And the sense of humor card is very much knowing that people are coming from a place of love. So if there is somebody sort of in your eyesight, perhaps, like, I kind of feel like perhaps another option, or even a friend, because I feel like this could be an option for some of you, is like that there's a friendship group, and you're with that toxic side, and yet there's somebody else within the situation that's, you know, higher above this. It's like they're just like, I don't deal with that. It's that person comes from a place of love, and that person's a safe person, and it's kind of like, if there's a choose sides kind of place, then that's the place where you want to be. You don't want to be stuck with that toxic one. You want to be with the good one. You want the enlightened friends. You want the ones that are going to build you up, not knock you down. And that's the same with love. I feel like you will attract what you you know, what you want and what you put out there. And if you are putting out there that everyone's the same, and that everyone's a cheat or a liar, or everyone's going to just gossip around, then you're not going to attract the ones that don't, because that's the brush you're painting everybody with. So the guidance here really is to leave bad situations and choose what's right for you. It is a really heavy reading, this one for you. You're one of the heaviest readings. I've had a couple now that have been like that, but yours is very much a get away from the toxic. But it's a good thing, because it's opening you up to better things. It's leading you towards the good. So have a good November. Feel free to comment and leave feedback below. And thank you for watching. Thank you, Sagittarius.